Hello. Today we're diving into 5 incredible hacks by neuroscientist Andrew Huberman that can truly transform your life. Whether you're looking to enhance productivity, improve sleep, or boost your overall well-being, these hacks have got you covered. So let's get started. The first, and one of the simplest, but also one of the most effective hacks, is natural sunlight in the morning. By synchronizing our internal clock with the external day-night cycle through morning sunlight exposure, we can improve our mood, increase alertness, and improve sleep quality.
So what I do is I get out of bed and I go outside, and if it's a bright, clear day and the sun is low in the sky, or the sun is, starting to get overhead, what we call low solar angle, then I know I'm getting outside at the right time. Light viewing early in the day is the most powerful stimulus for wakefulness throughout the day, and it has a powerful positive impact on your ability to fall and stay asleep at night. So this is really the foundational power tool for ensuring a great night's sleep and for feeling more awake during the day.
So as we have just heard, it is very important to go out into the daylight in the morning. So let's move on to the next hack, which also concerns the morning. Andrew Huberman recommends waiting 90 minutes after getting up to have your first coffee or caffeine.
Caffeine is an adenosine antagonist. It blocks adenosine function. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's effectively what it does. So if you wake up and you've got, let's say 20%, let's make, this is arbitrary, but 20% of your adenosine still hasn't been cleared out. That's sort of a drowsiness that you woke up with. Then you go and you drink your coffee and you crush that ability of adenosine to have that effect, but it hasn't gone away. So that when your coffee wears off mid-morning, now that adenosine is there and you feel like there's a mid-morning crash or an afternoon crash. So I delay my caffeine intake for about 90 and ideally 120 minutes after I wake up.
In addition to this hack, Andrew Huberman advises the following after getting up.
I force myself essentially to drink at least 16 and most days 32 ounces of water. I also put a little bit of sea salt in the water. As many of you know, neurons require ionic flow. What that means is neurons need sodium, they need magnesium, and they need potassium in order to function.
After all these hacks in the morning, we now come to a hack that will be the most difficult for most. But let's listen to Andrew Huberman.
Deliberate cold exposure has a very powerful effect on the release of dopamine in our brain and body. And this is one of the main reasons why people continue to do deliberate cold exposure. Basically, it makes us feel good, and it continues to make us feel good even after we get out of the cold environment. In fact, some people would say they don't feel good in the cold environment. It's all stress for them, but afterwards they feel great. You need to get uncomfortably cold for 11 minutes a week. That could be done with a cold shower. That could be done by getting into an ice bath. That could be done by getting into the ocean. That could be done by getting into a lake. That could be, it is not important how you get cold. You could even put ice packs on your neck or in your whatever, in your.
My recommendation to you would be to dedicate 1 to 2 minutes every day. For instance, consider starting your day with a cold shower. Now, onto the final hack of this episode, which, in my opinion, is the most crucial. But let's hear.
Fitness. Now, fitness, of course, is vitally important for cardiovascular health, for strength, for endurance, for lifespan, for health span. I can't think of anyone out there that wouldn't want to have healthy hormonal function, healthy cardiovascular function, to live a long time and to feel vital, that is, to have a long health span as well as a long lifespan.
But what kind of fitness does he recommend?
150 to 200 minutes per week of Zone 2 cardio, as we've talked about, is going to be required for health. Zone 2 cardio is the type of movement that we typically call cardio exercise that elevates your heart rate somewhat, increases your breathing somewhat, but that still allows you to carry out a conversation without having to pause or to gasp in order to complete your sentences. That could be in the form of swimming, walking on the treadmill, though ideally you do it outside if it's fast walking or incline walking.
Finally, we have these 5 hacks to enhance your sleep, prevent afternoon crashes, boost alertness, elevate dopamine levels, and maintain a healthy heart. These scientifically backed strategies are designed to empower you to take control of your brain and body. If you found this video valuable, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on brain science and personal development. Remember, implementing these hacks into your daily routine can lead to profound changes in your life. See you in the next video.